Hello, hello. May peace and blessings be with you. I hope that you are doing well. So, my intention for today for doing this session is that I am a coach, I am a tech coach, and I am using my mobile phone all the time, even though I feel like I'm at my desk for many, many hours a day. But sometimes I'm out and about and I want to get something done, and I don't want to have to wait until I get back to my computer, my desk. If you are using OneTech or any other GoHighLevel platform, if you have a GoHighLevel app or the LeadConnector app or the white label version of the app that your agency may be providing, what I'm about to show you is applicable to you. You can use the app to make your life a little bit easier and processes a little bit more efficient with this information so that you can be on the go and not feel like you have to be tied to your computer and still have a life while running a beautiful coaching business. My first hack that I want to share today about the LeadConnector app is the media storage. Did you know that you can access the media storage of your OneTech or your GoHighLevel account directly from the mobile app using LeadConnector? And the beauty and the power in that is not only can you access that, you can also add files to it. So you can upload your photos and your videos and other documents and things like that directly from your mobile phone into your media storage for your GoHighLevel account. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a minute. Okay, so Susan, that is such a great question. You are asking, how do I decide if I should use the LeadConnector app or the HighLevel app? My recommendation is to use the LeadConnector app and not the HighLevel app. I had both for a little while just because I'm like a cuckoo human being, a little out there, because I just wanted to kind of see the differences and things like that. And what I noticed was that LeadConnector app, that's their gray labeled app, not white label, gray labeled. Don't ask me, like there are all this terminology, right? There's like the normal app, then there's a gray label, then there could be a white label. So they push the updates and things like that to the gray label app pretty quickly because that is being used by most clients. So the HighLevel app is supposed to also be updated at the same time, but I think because they're different apps, I think the changes get pushed to each one, and they eventually do get pushed to both, but I think it's faster when it's the LeadConnector app, just at least in my experience, what I saw. All right, so while we're here, this is what we're gonna do. The first hack that I shared is about accessing your media storage, right? So you're gonna tap on the little hamburger in the top left, and from here, you're gonna tap on media storage. And here you have access to your media storage and stuff like that. So here is the media storage, and you can literally just use the media storage to look at files as well as upload your content from your phone directly onto your media storage. The way you do that is by tapping on the plus sign in the bottom right corner of the screen. And from here, you can upload from gallery. You can also create new folders if you need to. You can also upload a file, or you can just open your camera and take a new picture. So you can directly just take a picture and upload it directly to the media library also. Number two, you can create and schedule social media content directly from your phone as well. You don't have to be in front of your desktop all the time. If you are scheduling content for social media, you're generally scheduling it to one platform at a time. The power of this LeadConnector app, as well as OneTech or GoHighLevel, is that you are able to schedule content to multiple platforms all at the same time with only a few clicks. You're able to do that, and that's why it becomes super duper powerful. And with the app, you're able to do it even on the go. Okay, so let's show you how to do that. So I'm back in my app. You are my LeadConnector app. You're going to tap on the hamburger in the top left, and from here, you are going to tap on Social Planner this time. And in the Social Planner, you can pick a day for which you want to create a post. So I'm going to, let's say, post on the 9th. I'm going to tap on the plus sign over here, and it's going to give me all of the social media accounts that I have connected in my OneTech account. So I am going to let's just pick both of them. I have two different pages. Awaken the Inner Poet. That's a new up and coming thing that we're working on. It's a slow go, but it's going to happen. One of these days it's going to happen. Let's say I'm going to post something to both of these pages at the same time. I'm going to tap on create, And from here, I am going to tap on media, and it's going to take me back to either my media storage or my phone's gallery. So you can pick from either one. I pretty much upload everything to the media storage first, and then I pick from there. That's just a habit that I have. That way, like all the content, let's say I'm posting, it also is added to the media storage in case like my team needs it later on for something else. I want to make sure they have access to it. So I'm going to basically, let's say, maybe pick this picture, the first one. I'm going to tap on insert, and I can write a caption on here about this. You can also tap on the post options, and it's going to say, okay, is it going to your feed? Is it going as a reel? And follow-up comment is super cool. Follow-up comment is the first comment that shows up after the post gets posted. So if you have a link or something to share, my recommendation is to share it in the follow-up comment and not in the actual post, because then Facebook doesn't show it to more people, especially if it takes traffic away from Facebook. They don't like that. They deprioritize those posts. So it's a good idea to post it as a follow-up comment. Okay, so I'm gonna hit apply on here, and the rest looks good to me. Okay, so I'm gonna tap on post, and I can post now or save for later or schedule the post for later. So let's schedule this post for today, but we will post it. So it looks like the earliest I can post is 10 minutes from now. Please check out these couple other options that are available on here. Send post for approval if you want somebody else to approve before it gets posted, especially if you have a VA or you are a VA or posting and your client wants to review it before it gets posted. Please use that option. And then lastly, there's also schedule recurring posts. So if you have something you want to post every week or every month or something on a certain day or time, you can certainly use the schedule recurring post as well. Super powerful. We talked about scheduling content for your social media, posting content to your social media directly from your phone. So I showed a simple example because I'm trying to keep things simple of one image with a little caption, right, that we're posting. But even if you have a video file, even if you have a TikTok or a YouTube short or an Instagram reel or something you want to post, you can certainly do that to multiple platforms all at the same time by just picking that file and picking the right platform that you want to schedule that post to. It's super powerful. And this is just my test account, so I only have those two locations connected right now. But for my actual account, we have all the different platforms connected. Okay. My third hack, friends, is going to be booking appointments. So I don't know about you, but I am always booking appointments. And for some reason, I even find scheduling appointments, booking appointments from my phone a lot easier to do than even from my desktop for some reason. I just find that interface to be very intuitive. So for that reason, I am going to show you how to do that too. Okay, so a couple of different things you can do when you're on the main page, homepage. This is the way I do it. If you click on tap on the little lightning bolt in the bottom right corner, it's going to show you this thing to book an appointment, right? So tap on book appointment, then you can book an appointment. I want to show you one other quick thing. So let's say you're not in the LeadConnector app yet. You're on the main home screen of your phone where your LeadConnector app is. You can also press and hold, and you have the option to book appointment there too. You can also make a call this way and send a message and do a few other things here. Okay, so once I'm here, I'm going to just book the appointment with myself, let's say, and I am going to pick, let's say, SOT training calendar. I don't even know what that is, but we'll go with it. You're going to have some sort of calendar set up already, right? So I'm going to book an appointment with me for me, and it's going to give me automatically the next available appointment that is available on the calendar, right? And literally just, if that's good with me, I can hit save. If I want to pick a different time, I can tap on the calendar and I can look for the other available dates and times. Please note, I don't know if it shows clearly or not, but on my screen, I can tell that Friday 12th and Saturday 13th are grayed out, but I can pick from 9th, 10th, and 11th. So those are available, but the other 2 days later this week are grayed out. So this is how I can kind of tell what's available. So let's say if I pick September 9th, it's going to give me the open slots for that day. So you don't even have to figure out, am I booked that day or not? If it's available here, that means you're not booked, right? If you have connected your calendars on the back end where you want to check for conflicts and things like that properly, then this will do the math for you and only show you available appointments. But what I also love about this is you can even override that. If you, let's say, had put a block on your calendar for something, and let's say 9 30 is not available on here, right? But you had blocked that time maybe for this meeting, or maybe you had blocked that time for something else, but now you want to use it for this meeting rather than have to go back and clear your calendar to be able to book that. You can actually tap on custom and you can pick any date and any time and it will override what's already there. So this is my little hack. Not everybody knows about this. Okay. So I'm going to pick 9 and I'm going to pick 9:30 a.m. I'm going to tap on OK. 9:30 to 10 o'clock. It's going to book that appointment. And if I want to give it a title, I can. That title will show up in the subject line of the appointment if I have set up my calendar that way. And that's it. I can hit save and it will schedule the appointment, send them a message, whoever the appointment's with, and whatever workflows I have set up with this, it'll kick those off as well. If I want to add a guest, if I want somebody else to join, let's say a VA or somebody else from the client's side, I can also tap on add guest and I can include them in there. If add guest does not show up on your calendar on your mobile, it's because when you set up the calendar, you did not include that as an option. So just enable add guests in there under your preferences on when you're setting up the calendar, and then it'll show up. Okay, so those were the 3 hacks I wanted to share today. I do have one more I want to cover if you're interested. I always feel like over delivering, right? Share more, because why not? I really, really want you to have a lot of success with being on the go while building your business. So here is my little hack, my 4th one. Did you know that you can send invoices or estimates and things like that while you're on the go also? So where that comes into play is that, let's say you have your normal packages that you offer to people, but if you are out and about and somebody really wants to work with you and you don't yet have a package that will fit their needs, and you have to kind of create a package on the fly, or you have to offer something on the fly, you can totally do that and send them a payment link right then and there, because it is so efficient. And where I also see this super helpful is even beyond coaching. A lot of times when they're service providers, right, like contractors and plumbers and other like service providers that need to provide estimates, rather than saying, okay, let me just get back to the office and I'll have like my estimator run the estimate and I'll send that to you. If you know exactly what's going to be included in the estimate, especially if you have set up your products and things like that, you can just create an estimate right on the fly while you're in the field with the client, and you can send it to them via text or via email, and they can accept the estimate and even make the payment right then and there. So you walk away with the sale, with that commitment, rather than having to wait until later on when you're back in the office and stuff like that. Okay, so if you want to see how to do that, I'm going to show you. All right, so we're back to our main page over here. I'm going to tap on the little hamburger in the top left again. You can select estimates or you can select invoices. The difference between the two is estimate is just like it says, it's an estimate, and the invoice will not get created until the estimate is accepted. And then if you want to send an invoice where you know the work is going to be done and you just want to invoice them, because a lot of for our like done for you services, I sometimes write invoices, but sometimes I also do estimates. If it's like a really like custom job where people can accept the estimate and then it creates an invoice. Okay, so let's do an estimate first real quick. Why not? All right, so here's the estimate, and there is something already there. The last estimate I did, probably during some training. I can create a new estimate by tapping on the plus, or I can also look at templates if I have set up templates for estimates already. So I'm just going to go ahead and tap on the plus, and we are going to call it whatever this estimate is for. Let's say this is for, what do I want to make this estimate for? Let's say website build up, something like that, right? And then when does the estimate expire? It's giving it, looks like maybe 14 days, right? You can give it a number if you want, and you can add a customer. I'm going to add myself here again. I'm going to hit next, and now it says, okay, what type of items do you want to include in there? So if you already have items that you want to include in there, you totally can just pick from here. But if you don't yet have an item, and you can add an item here as well. So if it's something totally custom that's not been done before, that's not been built before, you can also just create that on the fly. So I'm going to just go ahead and create it. I'm going to say website. If I can spell website build out. Okay. So this will, you can include some description if you want. Quantity is going to be 1. Price is going to be, let's say our basic website, $997. Save for later use. If you tap that, it'll basically create it and have it available for later on as well. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's see if it saved it. hopefully it did. Yes, it did. Okay. So I just searched for web. It was probably at the bottom. Okay. So now I'm going to add this to the estimate. It has added it to the estimate. And then I'm going to click on next. All right. So we'll review this. It's going to have, oh, it did include it twice. I think because when I created it, I think it did. All right. It's all right. We'll just delete it. No problem. Okay. So there we go. That's done, right? And I can send this estimate, enable direct payment, enable send invoice. I usually enable send invoice because then it sends an invoice after it's done. And enable direct payments. Direct payments are collected immediately after accepting the estimate. Yeah, so you can tap that, turn that on as well. And also if you want to give somebody a discount or something like that, right? Fast action discount or something like that, you totally can add that as well in here. And that's it. Once you hit send, it's going to ask you, it's going to say, okay, how do you want to send it, via text or via email, right? I usually send it as both. This account, this training account that I'm using, it doesn't have any texting setup. So I'm going to turn this off for a second because it doesn't have texting like it doesn't have any phone number connected to it because it's just a training account. But if I did, it would basically send both. And that's it, right? You just send that. And once they receive it, that when the customer or your client receives it, they can accept the estimate right from the email. And then they can also just make a payment right then and there. And just like that, you're able to have that available. Estimate done, payment made, life is good. You can also preview it. That looks so good. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, this is in draft mode. It's telling me that at the top, but look how cool this is. So a legitimate looking, beautiful looking estimate or beautiful looking invoice can be sent directly from your phone while you're in the field with a few taps, right? How cool is that? My mind is blown. If you have enjoyed seeing what we have shared today and you want to get the power of all of this in your back pocket also, sign up for OneTech, friends, onetechcoach.com. So what you get with OneTech is an all-in-one platform where you can host all of your content. Think about this, all of your content. Like when I say all of your content, I mean all of your content, all your files, your media files. You have pretty much unlimited storage within reason. I say that within reason, unlimited storage. You can save your PDF files. You can save your graphics. You can save your images, your videos, all of your content in the media storage on OneTech. You can also build your website, unlimited number of websites. You can also build your funnels, unlimited number of funnels. You can also build your automations, build your email list, send out emails, do email marketing, do text marketing, make phone calls, get your phone call transcriptions done, get your phone calls recorded as you make phone calls as well. What else can you do? You can also automate your entire booking system, how you book appointments and things like that, including reminder messages and things like that to your clients. You can also automate the process of capturing reviews and testimonials from your clients. You can also host unlimited number of courses. You can build unlimited number of communities. So if you want to interact with your people, you're a coach and you want to have a community that's not on Facebook, that's not on social media, so that they are not gatekeeping that, you have access to all your content and you're never going to get locked out because it's a paid subscription that you are a part of. So you can do all of that with OneTech. So if you grab this link, you can check out our plan. It's $97 a month, which includes $20 of credits towards usage of texting, emails, and all of that. You also get 24/7 tech support from my team. You also get office hours with me every week where I am very hands-on. When I say very hands-on, I'm very hands-on. When I first started, I was like, we'll only cover tech questions, but we lately have also been covering strategy and stuff like that in there. So any questions you have, whatever you're building, you're like, I'm not sure where to even begin, I am the person. I will help you with that. And what is so different about my programs than anything else is that in most places, you're basically told like what needs to be done and sometimes even given training on like what to do, how to do it, but nobody really sits down to do it with you, right? So how my programs are different is that I really want you to implement, and I'm building even more programs like that where you have more and more time with us, with me and my team, where we're helping you build stuff, right? So you're not feeling like, you have to do it all alone and you have to figure it out all on your own. OneTech Coach is the software platform that gives you so much power to build your business and run your business on one platform. And what I want to say, if you really want us to help you out with building your stuff and all of that, I have a couple other programs as well. I want to see what Lori's saying. Lori, thank you so much. I love you, friend. Lori said, "You are what is different, and we love you." Lori, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. I have been in so many different programs where I've sat there and I've learned, like I've absorbed and I've learned so many different things. But I really, really wish that somebody would sit down with me and build it with me, right? So after wishing that so much, I was like, why can't I provide that? Why can't I do that for my community, right? So that's where all of my programs are getting built based off of. And the one fantastic one we have happening that we have started recently, Lori, that you've been a part of. I'm going to actually share the link of that in here in a second, but I want to just share my screen because this one makes me so happy. And we've made it so that it is accessible to everyone, right? It's not so expensive that you're just like, I don't know if I can join or not. So if you go to simplifyonething.com/get it done Wednesdays, that's the program. Okay, so Get It Done Wednesdays, the way this is built is for an hour, about 50 minutes once a week, you come and you declare a goal and you get it done. That's the intention behind this program. And how this program is different is that you are going to declare your goal and you're going to go to one of these breakout rooms. I have experts in each of the breakout rooms that will help you with building that thing, right? So you're going to go there. You're going to try to work independently. But if you get stuck, if you have questions, we're right there with you because we want to make sure that nothing is getting in the way in accomplishing that goal for that day for you. So websites and funnels, we can help you with that. As long as you're using OneTech or another GoHighLevel platform, you can join this and we will help you out. If you're using Kajabi or ClickFunnels or something like that, some of this may be helpful in terms of, you know, getting focused time, but we might not be able to provide a lot of tech support in that because we're not keeping up with that anymore. So if it's a GoHighLevel platform or OneTech, absolutely come join one of these sessions and we'll help you out. We also have included a room for Canva because sometimes people struggle with just building their graphics and things like that. So come to this room. We also have video editing with CapCut. So my awesome video editor is available to help you with answering your questions and things like that. So if you have a quick question or something, definitely ask and just sit down and, you know, edit a video, have them look at it, provide your feedback. This will be fantastic. And lastly, the quiet room, I think that's probably like my favorite room. The reason for that is because I'm multi-passionate. I'm like, so go. I have all of the tech skills and things like that. Not all of them, but a lot of them. But what I really need is quiet time to just sit down and get it done. So I also included the quiet room in there because sometimes that's all it needs. And we will provide that accountability for you. You come into the room, you declare your goal, and we'll make sure that it gets done before you leave for the day. So no long-term commitments or anything like that. You just hop into any session that fits your schedule. We run them on Wednesday mornings and grab a seat and we'll see you there. All right. So I really hope that today's session was helpful. I love you and I will see you next week and we will dive a little bit deeper into the LeadConnector app and I'll show you 2 more features that I absolutely love, which will help you tremendously. All right, friends, may peace and blessings be with you. Have a super awesome, super productive week ahead. I love you. Bye.